Alright guys, we're just about done here. Well, pretty close to being done. We can add projects now from the admin or dashboard area. Now what we need to do is make it so that we can edit projects. Okay, so if we click edit, you can see it goes to admin/edit/ and then the ID. Okay, so we need to create that route. So I'm going to go to admin.js. And we're going to go right under here. And I'm basically going to copy, let's copy this. And this is going to be the GET request just to show the form. So it's going to be /edit/ID. And let's see. We're going to change this up a little bit. Select all from projects. And then we're going to say where ID is equal to, and then we need to concatenate onto this request dot params dot ID. Alright, and then down here we're going to say render edit and we need to pass in a single row. So actually I'm going to change this to row so I can change that, and this needs to go to a particular row, which will be the first one, which is 0, and that's what we want to pass in. Alright, so I think that looks good. Now let's create the edit view. So I'm going to go to views, new, and this is going to be called edit.jade. Okay, open that up, and I'm going to paste this in. Pretty simple, basically identical to the add form, except I added some values. Okay, so value, and that's going to be row title, row description, so that the content will be there. Unfortunately, I can't do the date. I can't put a date back using just a value. You have to do a whole bunch of JavaScript, and I just don't want to get into it, so you'll just have to choose the date again. So let's save that and go to dashboard and then edit, and now you can see we have the form with the information in there. Okay, so that takes care of showing the form. Now we need to create the post request to actually submit it. Alright, so let's see, we can probably just copy the new post request. Okay, and we're just going to change it up here to post to edit / and then ID. Alright, and this stuff is all going to be the same, all the validations and stuff. Where we want to change this is down at the query. Okay, we want to change this to update projects set question mark where the ID is equal to the params ID. So let me concatenate here, request dot params dot ID, and then the rest should be the same, and we can change this message to project updated. Save. Alright, so let's try that out. Okay, so let's see, project 3, we'll edit, and let's just change this to a number 3, and then I'll change the description, say updated project. Okay, image, we'll just do the cake again, and then date, submit, and we get project 3, and then updated project. Alright, so that's good. What I want to do is actually edit 1 and 2 and add an image. So let's edit project 1. And I'll just grab, I don't know, the safe. Okay, give it a date. And then project 2. Submit. And now if we visit the front end, we have our projects. Awesome. Okay, so everything's working great. So what we want to do now is be able to delete projects. So let's create the route first. Okay, so we'll say router dot, and this is going to be a delete request. Alright, and the URL is going to be /delete/id. And this is going to take a request and a result. Alright, and then we're going to say connection dot query. And then we're going to pass in the query, which will be delete from projects where the ID is equal to the request.params.id. Alright, and then we'll have a function. Okay, we'll say error and result. And if there is an error, then we'll just throw that error. Alright, what else? And I think that's good, really. I mean, we don't have to do anything else except redirect and maybe send a message. So I'll just copy this. And we want to put this after the connection and stuff. So we'll put it right here. And this is going to go, but yep, admin's good. We'll say project deleted. Alright, so save that. That's the route. Now, in order to delete it, we have to make an AJAX request. So let's open up that dashboard.js file. Okay, it should be under public JavaScripts. It's right here. Okay, so what we need to do is when we click the delete button, we need something to happen. And I guess let's look at views and then dashboard. And this is where the button is, okay? It has a class of delete project, so that's how we can grab it with jQuery. So first of all, we need to say when the document's ready, we want a function, and we're going to grab onto that object. Okay, so it was a class of delete project. Okay, and we're going to do .on. Okay, and the event we're looking for is a click, and when they click, we're going to call a function called delete project. Alright, and then down here we can create that function. Alright, so we're going to say delete ID is going to be equal to this, okay, meaning the button dot data ID. And what this is right here, what this representing is where is it? This right here. Okay, we had an attribute called data ID, and we set that to the actual row ID. Okay, so it's going to reference that. Alright, and then we need to say, I'm going to do a confirmation. So variable confirmation is going to be equal to confirm. And then the message, we'll just say, are you sure? Alright, and then we'll say if there's a confirmation, then we're going to make an AJAX request. So AJAX And we're going to pass in a few things here. We're going to pass in the type of call. Okay, it's going to be a delete. The URL is going to be /admin/delete/ and then the delete ID. Okay, and then down here we'll say .done, and that's going to take in a function with a response. Alright, and we don't need to do nothing there, but right here, after the call, I just want to redirect. Okay, so window dot location, and let's send it, actually we need to say equals /admin. Alright, now if there is no confirmation, so right here we'll say else, then we're just going to return false. Okay, so that should take care of it, hopefully. Alright, so dashboard. Let's go to project 3, delete. Are you sure? And there it goes. Now I'm not sure why it did that twice. Let's try to add a project. I'll just say test. Whoops. Submit, test. Okay, delete. Alright, so it asked me twice, and we get 2 project deleted up here. So I'm thinking, yeah, dashboard Jade, we have the JavaScript, and I think we put it in the layout as well. So I think that's what's happening. It's running twice. Yeah, we did. So let's take it out of the dashboard Jade. Just leave it in the layout. Okay, and then that should work. So add project. Okay, so now if we go ahead and delete, and there we go. So that's it. I will see you in the next video.